Ya arkadaş, oyunu bitirmemek için ne yaptınız? Yani yemin mi ettiniz? Herkese merhabalar. Yapalım şöyle bir tuvaletini de bir kendine gel. 10 tane bomba çıktı adamın tuvaletinden. O da iyiymiş. Bu oyun bitecek. Sırt çantası özelleştirme yok. Niye yok? Hadi bakalım. Çıkalım. Çık hadi. Ne gösteriyorsun bize yine?
You know what day it is today, baby? Today would be a very special day if your mommy hadn't. You're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right? Soon it'll be time for you to come out into the real world.
Kadının üstünde doğum günün şey mi yapıyorsun? Kutlaması mı yapıyorsun? Ne yapıyorsun?
And then we can have a real party. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Artık mutlu mu doğduk? İyi mi doğduk?
Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
Anladım balım, anladım. Ben neredeyim şu an?
Bu neymiş ya? Şu an buradayım da. Nerenin burasındayım yani? Şu an buradayım, evet. Tamam, doğru, buradayız şu anda. Bu ne oluyor yani? Yemin ediyorum hiçbir şeyin ortasındayım ya. Hiçbir şeyin ortasındayım şu anda.
Ana, liman düğüm şehrindeyim ben. Oyunun ilk başladığı yerdeyiz. Haydi. Garajda şey var mı? Motor var mı? Motor yok. Önce bize bir ekipman üret de yok. Başkasının kamyonunu çalsam. Çal hocam şunu. Onayla. Siparişi al hocam. 30 kilo böcükmeyecek kadın ya. 30 kilo ya. 30 kilo köfte söylesek yiyemez ya.
Don't forget, that container isn't airtight. You can't afford to submerge it, even partially.
Yükle taşı da yükle. Kafam bozma benim.
Order assigned. We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while now. As a result, everything you've built for us out here has been completely destroyed. The good news is, we managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not so good news, chiral printers are currently unusable due to the network instability. Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
Evet. Aferin sana. Aferin sana. Bitmiyordu oyun. Şehirde duran kamyonun motorun 0 beğenisi var. Garajda duran kamyonun 400 beğenisi var. Bu şeyi ben çözemedim. Senin ben gideceğin yerin kargo öldü içindeki. Kamyonla gidilmez bu yol acı. Çektiği zulüm mü yani? Bu nedir ya bu? Bak. Böyle bir kamyon sürüşü yok. Ne oluyor yine ya? Ne oluyor yine ya? Bak. Kardeş yürüsene kardeş. Kardeş. İşkenceler. Yamaç diyor. Adadan götürüyor bizi. Nasıl bir yamaç bu? Balonlar var ya. Ne güzel. Sevgili baloncuklar. Siz neye yaraya çok yakınsınız? Yol nerede lan? Aşağı inerken süper de bu kamyon. Çıkarken berbat. Silahım yok benim. Mantorozu boş mu? Hocam bir ben gidiyorum ya. Silahların arkada yere mi düştü yuvarlanınca? Bu da güzel ya. Süper. Bunu kesecek miyiz şimdi? Zorunda mıyız bunu kesmenin? Zorunda mıyız? Zorunda mıyız? Güzel bomba atar. Güzel bak. Güzel oldu. Çok güzel oldu bu. Nerede o? Dur o kadar. Yok anasını nikah. Öldün sen. Evet yani. Bay bay. Nedir anlamadım. Kamyondan atıp kendini silahlarını yere düşürmek nedir ya? Sende de bir mallık var ha. 18 bin mi? Güzel rakam. O ne? Seni döverim ha. Sen de biner misin şu kamyona? Hadi şükür ya. Evet. Oyun bir ucundan diğer ucuna. Burada da yükçüler var. Hadi bakalım yükçüler var burada da. Kaydedelim mi burada?
Okay.
Kaydedelim, benim sinirlerim tepeme çıkabilir. Şimdi sen öyle aldım. Buradan da geçecek miyiz? Geçmezsek daha mı iyi? Allah Allah, bitmiyordu. Bitmiyor aslanım. Adam geçecek yer bırakmamış, köprüden illa geç diyor ya. Geçmeyeceğim ya köprüden. Yer bitmiyordu ya. Niye kaydedecektim ben? Bu sefer yakınsın diyorsun. Selam. Görüşürüz. Önüme atla, aferin önüme atla. Kamyonsuz çekilir mi lan bu yol? Burada benim bir tane köprüm vardı lan, duruyor mu o? Yıkıldı mı lan köprü benim burada? Level 3 köprü vardı lan burada. Nasıl yıkılır lan? Vay arkadaş, yıkılmış lan. Ya gene ne oluyor? Güzel. Acımam. Kaç tanesiniz oğlum siz?
Triple kill!
Sıradaki gelsin.
Ultra kill!
Var mı isteyen? Var mı isteyen arkadaş? Var mıdır isteyen arkadaş? Ya. Var mıdır isteyen arkadaş? Çoklu roket atarı indir yere. Şunu da indir yere. Şunu da indir yere. Boş bomba atarı indir. Kontrolleri bitmiş. İndir hepsini. Doları alalım abi. Boşları kaldır. Şu kargoyu taşıra yükle. Onlarla bekliyor. Benim asabını bozma. Kan torbası var mı burada? Yok mu kan torbası? Bir saat savaştık burada. Atmadınız yani. Bir kan torbası atmadınız yani. Aferin size. Nerede bu manyakların şeyi? Toplamama da gerek yok bunları da gerçi. Yapıp kırmızı derken çalışmıyormuş bu arada. Yine gelecekler şimdi bunları toplayana kadar. Bunun asabını bozmayın. 21.000 oldu kristal. Var mı kristal isteyen? Tamam da. Ayıptır kardeş. Deprem mi oluyor? Ne oluyor ya? Anladım, aşırı yıpranmış binalar, tamam. Yani artık çeksene şu yazıyı şuradan. Kıyamet mi kopuyor? Ne oluyor? Nasıl? Deprem oluyor oğlum. Semcim. Ağlamak istiyorum. Aynen. Yavaş, sakin ol. Uçan balina bu. Balinamsı. Öldük. Tek atar bize bu. Bununla mı savaşacağız? Kahveyi halt et. Neyle?
Neyle öldüreceksiniz ejderhayı? Okla. Oğlum bak geçen sezon da böyle dedin. Olsun bir sürü yaptırdık o oktan. İçinizden geçeceğiz.
Silahımı aldın. Göktür roket atar. Şu kan torbasını alabilir miyim? Sağ ol. Nerede lan bu? Yeme beni. Beni yeme amcam. Gel lan. Kan torbası mı o? Neredesin be? Kafama atsaydın. Tabanca veriyor ya. Bomba atar var, bomba atar. Aferin. Çok güzel. Öldük hocam biz. Abi paso tüfek var ya. Bu ne? Antik kahve tabancası bu. O ne? Yok olmaz. Abicim ter bastı ya. Ter bastı hocam ya. Nasıl geçeceğiz bu herifi biz?
Okla.
Yardım eden de yok. Oksijen maskesini at ne olur yere. Abi şu kan torbasını alsana, bir saattir basıyorum. 300 iskeleti atıyor bana ya. Abicim roket atar at. Kahve tabancası atıyor ya. Hadi git. Abi çıldıracağım ya. Tam sırtıma alıyorum. Bomba atar yok mu kardeş burada? Bomba atar. Neredesin lan? torbası boş. Öleceğiz. Canım sevgili yardımseverim, bir roket atar mısın canım? Nerede lan o roket? Ne oluyor? Rahat dur. Üstüne işerim bak, rahat dur. Kim bağırıyor lan? Al sana. Çok geç birikiyor burada ya. Ama sen öyle nasıl vurdun bana? Yardım edenler de yani süper ha. Süper yardım ediyorlar gerçekten. Kan torbamız bitti. Hayırlı olsun. Öyle artık lan. Rampage. Dur lan. Kristal yağmuru. Adam yorgunluktan
Yes, you did
öldü
it,
lan.
Sam. Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a
Sonra
bitch.
öp beni.
I thought it was all over.
Öpebilirim diyor ya bir de. Öpmek istiyor lavuk. Nerede o kristalcikler? Kan torbası mı lan? Adam yorgunluktan öldü lan, öldü. Nerede olan şey? Ha. Bunu hak ettin Semcim. Şunu al Semcim. 78. boss çıkarsa keseriz. Ama olmaz, biz boss'la böyle mi savaştık? Hiç olmadı. Boss'la böyle savaşmamız lazımdı. İyi de bunun zibilyon tane kristal düştü. Nerede o zibilyon tane kristal? Güç iskeleti veriyor savaştayken ya. Manyak güç iskeleti ne yapayım? Hatta seviye 1. Roket atar vereceksin. Dörtlü bomba vereceksin. Ha buradaymış. Şimdi o kadar şeyden bu mu düştü yani? 124 rakamlar da küçük. Ben biner düşer dedim ama 50 geliyor yani. Hiç vermeydin daha iyiydi. O 4 tane kestiğim daha çok zorladı. Bu son boss'tan. Hocam oyun bitti, oyun. Rovrar yani oyun bitişinde de bunu yapmazsın ya. Burası değil mi? Ha burasıymış lan. Ya orada da 5 tane boss falan çıksın da şavalım keselim. Evet.
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
Bu kadar mıydı yani? Ne vereceğim bana? C verdi. Çok güzel. Senin kıyıda bekliyor. Ne kıyıymış arkadaş. Sen ver şuna böcüğü de yesin artık hadi. Komaya girmiş kız.
Sam,
You're back. It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team?
diehard man too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room.
Hadi ver,
Bridges
böceği vermeyecek
personnel
mi?
found him
Çocuğum
lying
sen.
outside the isolation ward.
Hani böcek
Similar to when
nerede?
you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Yok artık.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought?
Komadan ayağa mı kalkıyor?
Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The great deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Amelie's beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives
Kalbe gideceğiz zannederek.
direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control.
Bak,
You may be able to
anlattı şu
travel
an.
against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and diehard men broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out, repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope.
Nasıl geçeceğiz oraya?
Quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her,
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Hadi bakalım. Ne yapıyorsun lan?
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package?
Vay. Pakete götürmeye hazır mısın?
I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right?
Vay.
Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Mamaya ver mamaya. Mama bakar ona.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her. I know you love her. You love her.
Şey. Seviyorsun, seviyorsun. Ha.
Sam,
London Bridge şarkısı yok mu?
there you are.
Yok devenin alı. Çocuk muyuz?
You want to go home? Let's go.
Çocuk olarak mı geldik biz kıyıya?
I know the way.
Ne yapıyorsun lan? Senin yolunu... Oyun bitmiyor ya. Bitmiyor bu. Bitmesin de yapmışlar oyunu. Pembeli. Haydi. Pembeli'nin kıyısı. Kırmı durdu. Suya mı ineceğiz? İn abi suya. Evet. Derin değilmiş ki bu su. Amire neredesin lan? Kıyıda koş demişti bir kere. Dur bakalım koşalım kıyıda. Filmlerdeki gibi. Amire.
A few moments later.
Oğlum insan yorulur mu lan? Sen? Heh. Ben de bunu bekliyordum. Yok mu o şarkı diye. Yıkılamadı gitti şu köprü. Ay siyah giymiş.
The last stranding has already begun.
Senin konuşman ne? Başkana
You're too
benziyor.
late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Başkan oğlum başkan.
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
Seviniriz.
Sam, listen to me.
Ne oluyor hocam ya? Manyak kaçtık yani.
I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been. Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
Konuş hocam. Dinle diyorsun, görüntü gidiyor. Kaşım gözüm döndü zaten burada.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget. Those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So,
Elindeki silah niye var orada?
knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Is getting shot one of them.
Benim mi vuracağım?
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me. And bear
Başka?
witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out.
Ya hocam manyak mısın ya?
Doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Gelmiyor.
It's not like the world has long left anyway. Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole.
Arkadaş.
Like this
Neymiş
cube.
be ya?
But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Wait.
Seçimini yap.
I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Bana mı vereceğim şimdi? Vuracağız mı yani şimdi? Aa, kaydet yok. Mükemmel. Ne yapalım? İlk önce vurmayalım bakalım ne olacak. Bilmiyorum. Ne yapayım? Ölmüyor bu. Vuruldu mu? Tekrar bağlanma.
I'm ready, Sam Strand.
Saymadın mı vurduğumu benim?
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Memili patladı, öldük. Hocam.
After everything, how could you not?
Nükleer bomba gibi patladı. Ameli. Gel buraya. Gel. Vurduk hocam. İşlemiyor. Sarılma.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Ama vurdum işlemedi.
Here. It's a dream catcher.
Kadın ölmüyordu hocam.
Wear it when you sleep.
Kendimi mi vuracağım acaba ben o silahla?
I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here.
Mermisi kalmadı
But it
zaten.
still has a role to play.
İşlemedi yani sana silah falan.
It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the big five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it.
Ah be.
Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
Goodbye dedi, direkt attı ya lan. Ne kadar güçlüyse artık. Oo, patladı mı o? Rengimiz gitti hocam. Renksiz kaldık.
A gun won't help you here, but it still has a role to play.
Senin kıyısı. Ne yapacağız hocam? Evet. Sanırım bu kadardı. Semcim. Türk filmi gibi. Koşalım.
Tomorrow.
Sanırım böyle biter burası. Şuraya gidelim bakalım ne olacak. Kıyıya geri döndü. Evet. Böyle bir son beklemiyordum ben. Daha şaşalı bekliyordum ama bitiş final iyiydi. Ama kıyıda bitmesi böyle, silahın görevi var. Silah kullanamıyoruz. Ameli, silahın görevi ne?
2 hours later.
Heh, ben oturdum. Seçimini yap sen.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Kalk. Kalkalım hocam. Yine mi yürüyeceğiz? Ne diyor kocama? Kıyıda hapis mi olduk biz şimdi? Evet. İkinci çöküş.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my ha in that one. Amelie, my ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking...
Amelie.
Maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Ay senin fikirlerine ya. Kaptan, çıkarın beni bu kaptan. Bitmiyor mu bu oyun?
6 hours later.
Öldürürüm seni yorgunluktan. Hadi sık şu kafana ya.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together.
Kafam döndü, dönme artık.
A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My
Hocam ne oluyor orada?
The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die.
O gelsin canım da.
It's like the universe is trying to return
Yani
us
er ya
to
da
nothing
geç şu
we
oyun
came
bitse
from.
güzel olacak ama.
Maybe the Big Five were its best
Finale
attempts to
görsek
finish
artık.
us off.
Ne oldu? Hapis mi kaldı? Ne oldu?
But somehow,
Game over
life
falan
always
görsek.
managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be
Oyuna
the key
verdiğim
to
puan
overcoming
maksimum.
total
Bu film
annihilation.
bunu gördükten
It
sonra
forces
düşürdüm
life to
bu
fight to
puanı.
survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the
Film
legacy of
yazdım
existence
arkadaş.
itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started.
Tekrar başlamayacağız değil mi? Bize şey yapmaya, dağıtmaya. Tak diyor ya. Tak diyor ya. Ölmek istiyorum. Lanet kıyıdan çıkartma ya. Nasıl zıplıyorum lan öyle?
Several days later.
I pulled the trigger twice.
Yeter ya.
I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
Hah, silah bıraktı. Koş oğlum. Al silah. Bizim birimizde silah var zaten ama kullanmıyor. Ne yapıyorsun lan çocuğa?
You want to go home?
Evet istiyorum.
Let's go home.
Hadi gidelim artık.
I wanted to set you free from death once and for all.
Nasıl bir mantıksız bir istek o. O yüzden mi ölüp diriliyoruz burada biz?
But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you.
Ne yapayım, üstümüze mi basıyorsun?
I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred.
Onu anladık.
The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly.
Bitmeyecek bu
But to
galiba.
trigger the last stranding, I needed you.
Bitmiyordu
a
oyun.
part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
Pıst. Evet. Hele şükür. Bu kadar mı yani? Evet, Kast ajansını da gördükten sonra final cümlesini söyleyebiliriz. Baştan sona izleyenler için teşekkürler. Beğeni atan, paylaşan, abone olunanlardan da dahil herkese teşekkürler. Semcim, görüşürüz balım. Gireceğim mi denize?
2000 years later.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Evet, 78 saat sonra. Yaşayanlarla yeniden bağlantı kurma. Mermi yok hocam silahta. Bakmadım bu silah. Boş mu dolu mu?
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
Yaşaman gerek diyor. Nereye gideceğiz hocam? Sesime gel. Yıkılmadı gitti şu köprü ya. Geldim. Bizim bebeğim bu.
I see him. This way. Oh my God. He's over there.
Nerede lan? Kendimi görmüyorum ben.
We're coming, Sam. You ready for a job?
Sam, I see you.
Okay. Blue, take me to Sam.
Neredesin? ...79 saat sonra.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
Kaç ya. Koçum benim. Beş saattir yapmaya çalıştığım şeyi. Hadi hocam. Aha. Ve mutlu son bu. Tamam yap. Bay bay. Teşvik edici.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today, we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation for a new world, the United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States, and though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. Now, the old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding
Oyun
is a
başındayız
part of
hocam.
that past. An enduring shadow. A constant reminder of what could have been.
Başa mı döndük?
That we stand here today is testament not to the greatness of any one individual,
Bak
but to
hocam,
our
bize şimdi pizza
capacity to
taşıttırma.
come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness. All things must come to
Mamayı
an end,
görünce orada.
ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand,
Hocam yok öyle bir şey. Yok.
sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There's another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here.
Kahraman var deyince gitti herif direkt.
Now, the name is unimportant. But you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it.
Vay anasını be.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. Bibi's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him.
Niye vurdun la o
As
zaman?
much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God! But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time.
Ne ağladın arkadaş ya.
He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Ne yapacak? Vuracak mı şimdi kendine? Allah'ım
Hey,
oyun
Sam.
bitmiyordu.
Been waiting for you. Lou?
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation.
Ya bırak ne cezası ya.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Ha bir de çocuğu yakacağız.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
Kesinlikle. Yavrum benim.
Thanks for everything.
Aha.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry, I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait, there's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
Ah Semcim ah.
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Peki hocam, ben bir şey sorabilir miyim? Oyunun şu noktaya kadar gelmesini neden bir saat bekledik? O sahilde. Neden yani? Niye? Harita yok. İyi mi? Yani 1000 metre mi? Hocam 1000 metre yürüyeceğiz mi şimdi bunu burada biz? Evet arkadaşlar. Hocam bu işkenceyi niye çekiyoruz biz? Oyun finalinde. Bunu yapan var mı acaba? Ne yürüyerek bir de yani.
Alright. I guess we're here. You still with me, Lou?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Kır kapsülü çıkar içinden ya.
Well, thanks for everything.
This child's special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that or
A sacrifice.
a foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm going to take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John. Is
Can
that you?
ya.
Captain. What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The void out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save Bibi.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record.
Kayıt dışı konuşma.
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt.
Bitti hocam.
They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
Hikayeyi baştan sona görüyoruz tekrar. Hocam onu salman yani bir şey değiştirmiyor. Ses çıkar gene yani.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa. I'm sorry.
İki el sıktı bir de yani. Bir el yetmiyor bu.
Bibi. Bibi. Bibi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's Daddy.
Babacık. Ah babacık be. Tamam ne değişti şimdi bunu söylettikte? Sen yürümek istemiyorsun. Başka seçenek yok mu hocam? Yak var burada. Hocam bak beni delilendirmeyin ya. Beni delilendirmeyin ya. Ben yakmak istemiyorum ki.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, then UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Onu anladık. Defalarca söyledim. Elektrik de beraber gidiyor. Hocam gidiyor. Yaktı mı şimdi bunu bu?
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
%30'da farklı hocam. Kime giriyoruz? Ne oluyor ya? Ben anneme girmek istiyorum. Buraları hep biliyoruz ki. Niye gösteriyor bunu tekrar?
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down! Back off. Back off! Get up! Don't do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain.
I'm sorry diyor. Ah be yüzbaşım. Ah be diyor yüzbaşım. Sorry.
Stay there and hold your fire.
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
Çıkmaz yola mı girmiş yani? Aferin, çok büyük iş yaptın.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him all. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No, open it up, he's inside.
Move, dumbass!
Bibi. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you, so let love warm you till When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong.
Adam öldü oğlum artık.
Your
Ne
father didn't
geliyorsun ki?
make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself.
Kapsülün rengi sarı değil miydi? Nasıl beyaz oldu?
Oh my God.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges.
Vay.
My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. Dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Sen mi veriyor şimdi?
Is this me?
Aynen öyle. Sensin yavrum benim.
Not BB2.
No!
Çok salaksın. Öteci mi oldu benim yaşımda? Merhabalar, selamlar. Kıyıya mı düştük? Nereye düştük? Kıyıya düşmüşüz lan.
Sam. There you are.
Ha, o yara o yaraymış. Düzeltiyor. Tipe bak. Ötesi Sam.
You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
Türk dizisi gibi fena oldu ya. Bu ne ya? Türk dizisi gibi aynı. Canlandık mı?
There you are. Welcome back.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
Kapsülden çıkartın dedi. Ha. Kır oğlum. Aslan oğlum benim be. Biriktik tutacağım biz. Bileklik yandı.
Come on, Lou. Wake up.
Yalnız ayaklarından tutup popoya vurman lazım.
Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Wake up.
Hadi lan. Ha? Ağlıyor. Koparmış. Ah be. Lo. Yağmur yağıyor, şapka, çocuk çıplak. Güneş açtı. Yağmurlar bitti mi hocam? Evet, Hideo Kojima yapmış mı hocam? Herkese teşekkürler. Beğenmeyi, paylaşmayı, abone olmayı lütfen unutmayın. Bir dahaki serilerde görüşmek üzere. Herkese sağlıklı günler, iyi oyunlar. Görüşürüz.